Canada feels like India to me.
Back home in Nigeria, you can't really cohabit with people like that. So this is a part 2 of the Canadian culture shock, and I have new things that I would like you guys to know, and you tell me if this has shocked you as well. In part 1, if you haven't seen, I'm going to leave a link here so that you can go revisit it, watch the video. But I had a comment when I asked, what shocks you as a Canadian, and I had someone who says that Canada feels like India. What? Well, maybe to you, but to me it doesn't. So even though Canada is multicultural, I don't think it feels like a particular type of culture to me. I don't think it feels like there are too much Indians or too much Africans or too much Asians. No, it doesn't feel like that to me. So I don't know why that person made that statement. But anyways, let's get right into it. Number 1, Canadians, they cohabit more than they get married. Now, I want to say it in a way that it wouldn't be offensive, because back home in Nigeria, you can't really cohabit with people like that. Like, you can't just cohabit and have kids. You have 5, 10, not 10, sorry. You have 5 kids, you have 4 kids, or as much as you want to have, and you guys are not married and you're just living together as a family, enjoying yourself and all that. Back home, it's not like that in Nigeria. In Nigeria, you have to follow the due process before anyone recognizes your relationship. So you have to get married and have kids, and then people will be like, okay, this is now legit. But here, it's more like, well, nobody cares, right? So I feel like the family system, the values and all that is quite different. So you can see someone and you say, oh, can you say hi to your husband for me, or say hi to your wife for me? And they tell you, no, he's not my wife, he's just my boyfriend, and they have been in a relationship for 10, 20 years and they never get married. So it's kind of like that was like a big shock to me, because I'm like, why would you do that? But it's different cultures, right? Back home, you have to get married, settle down, have kids, follow the due process. So that's one thing that was different for me.
Number 2, the prices you see at the store is not what it is at the end of the day. I'll explain, okay? So sometimes you can find this for, let's say, $5 at the countertop, right? You pick it up and it's $5, and then you go to pay, and then your total amount is like $7 or like $8, and you're like, why? It's the GST, my friend, it's the GST. So make sure that you always cross check so that you wouldn't be surprised. So whenever you pick up whatever at the store, always have it in mind, actually not add, but always have it in mind that there's going to be a GST fee at the end of the day, and this applies to basically everything. Number 3, Canadians love to have fun and they love to be outside. Now, it's quite different back home. Yeah, we love to be outside, we love to have fun, but our kind of fun is kind of different. So when you say, oh, let's go hang out, let's have fun, back home in Nigeria, it's more like, okay, let's go have lunch or go to the club or just go to like a beer place, or just, I don't know, a pub or something, and then drink and eat and, be merry. But here, it's quite different, because you see people say, oh, let's go have fun, and it's hiking or it's camping, and you're like, okay, that looks like work to me. Because trust me, if you tell a Nigerian to, let's go have fun, and it's going on a hike, the way they're going to look at you like, what are you talking about? So always have it in mind that someone might say, oh, let's go have fun, and it's hiking. And trust me, nobody, I'll say no African, or nobody would want to just go on a hike for fun. I don't think anybody wants to do that, right? I'm not sure. Number 4, and to probably be the last thing, so your credentials, whatever certificates you come with, always have it at the back of your mind that your certificates, your degrees and all that, the kind of respect, not just respect, but the kind of value that is placed on all of these certificates and all that is higher back home than here. So let me say, for instance, I'm a lawyer. It's not for instance, sorry. Let me say. Okay, I'll take that again. So back home, I studied law. I'm a lawyer, but coming here, I can't use my certificate. I have to enroll in law school and get my certifications and, transfer my license and do all those things. So it's more like you're starting afresh, not just afresh, but you're starting, from the beginning. So most times your credentials, your foreign, your certifications and all that, when you come here, you have to really change it, or have to like upgrade them, before you can practice, before you can get your license and, do all those kind of jobs. So you should always have that in mind, that when you're coming here, it's not the same when it comes to work. It's not the same as back home. You can be a doctor and, you've practiced for 10, 15 years. When you come here, you have to, try and, I don't know, improve yourself, or try and get your qualifications and all that to the standard of to the Canadian standard. So it's quite different. So always have that in mind. So yeah, these are like the other things that I could think about. Maybe I'll do a part 3. I don't know. If you guys get tired of this culture shock, I'm going to stop. But this is another thing that I just wanted to add to part 1. So if you haven't seen part 1, please go watch part 1, and then you continue with this one and let me know what has shocked you as a Canadian and also as a Nigerian. I would like to hear all of it in the comment section. And if you're new here, I just want to say welcome. Thank you for joining me. My name is Treasure. I'm a Nigerian who is based in Canada. And my channel is all about motherhood. My channel is all about lifestyle. I also do vlogs. So if this is something you would like to see more of, I would say please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.